safest place for them to settle. That's why it was actually port. Port means secure. Then we had then there's representatives of Arabs came in 1696 and they sieged the place for 2 years and 9 months. Then Arabs took over in 1698 and they were in 1958 under the British government. In 1958 we had the fort now made a historical monument and it was shifted to Shmolatewa. So currently it's a historic 1960. So we'll visit different sites. We have the captain's house. Captain's house is here. So the captain's house currently is out of bounds. So we'll not be able to access the captain's house. We have the passage to bring in weapons. Then they would store the weapons in the ammunition stocks. We'll have the room down there. So apart from they used cannons as their weapons. Cannons in Izimnona all round. We have 63 cannons all around the fort.
The black ones?
Yes.
The black ones there?
Yeah.
These are the cannons?
Yeah. So we have 3 types of cannons. We have the British cannon, we have the Portuguese cannon, and Arabic cannon. Total sum of 63 all around the fort. So apart from the cannons, they had other weapons like arrows and bows. We had shotguns. They used to store them in the ammunition store. We have the passage of steps. So the passage of steps was an exit. So pale mali mliko mmeingia, we have the modern staircase. Ile stairs ziko modern. So 70% of the fort is coral rock. So coral is a tough rock mostly found in the ocean. So when it is in the ocean it grows. When it is out of the ocean it's as dead as kama vile samaki ukishaitwa kwa maji na kuwa dead. So then we have so the passage of steps has the original staircase made of coral. Then passage of steps is where they used to bring in foodstuff and medicine. So foodstuff like maize, they had cassava, because Portuguese were the people who introduced maize and cassava in East Africa. We have the third passage, yenye haiko hapa. We have the secret passage. For the secret passage, it was used as an escape route by the Portuguese, as a getaway route. We have the gun platform. Today we'll not be able to access the gun platform because we had a wall collapse like 2 weeks ago. So on this side we'll not be able to access fully. We have the audience hall. The audience hall is where we have the captain's mess. The captain's mess is where the captain used to chill and chat with the top ranked soldiers. Then we have the captain's balcony where we have the audience hall. Itaonesha where we have the great view of the ocean. We have the museum. The Portuguese wall paintings, they are behind you. They are placed in the room behind you. So the Portuguese wall paintings, we have the paintings there drawn by non-sailors to show the way of life of the Portuguese. So mostly the Portuguese used the ships as their means of travel. Then we have the fish, which was the most available meal since walikuwa wanakaa karibu na bahari. Then we have a horn, which is a means of communication. You know of traditional means of communication. We have the blowing of horn, we have the smoke, we have beating of drums. What else? Yes? By the Portuguese as a means of communication. We also have crosses and churches drawn on the painting. So the crosses and churches were to show they were Christians. For the Arabs, they were Muslims. For the Portuguese, they were Christians. To be specific, they were Roman Catholics. We have the gift shop. So currently we have the gift shop, but initially it was a Portuguese kitchen. Ile iko pale. Mali mnaona kama kuna chimneys juu eh. So that's the Portuguese kitchen. And that was during the Portuguese time. During the Portuguese time it was a kitchen, but when we had the British, they made it a prison for women. So we have the chimneys blocked and the grills on the window. Sawa. Tutaingia gift shop. So the gift shop, the museum gallery. Museum gallery ndo ile. It's a new building. It was not there when the fort was being built first. So initially we had the barracks. Unajua barracks ni ile. So the barracks zilikuwa hapo mali kuna museum. The museum was built in 1960. We also have the administration block, which was also built in 1960. So it's a new building. Initially where we have the administration block is it was a Portuguese graveyard. Sawa. Then we have the chapel ruins. Pale mahali mnaona kama kuna ukuta ilikuwa jumba alafu imefanya kubomolewa. That's the chapel ruin. So ilikuwa kanisa. Ilikuwa imejengwa na the Portuguese built the church for worshipping. But when we had the Arabs came in now and destroyed it. That's why it's called low level. They destroyed it because they were not in support of Christianity. Most of the inhabitants in Mombasa were Muslims. So the Arabs hawangekubali watu waanze kubadilika wakwe wa Kristo. That's why they destroyed the church. We have the cistern. Cistern ile iko pale iko na kamlango mbele. Unaiona? So that's a tank. So it was built in 1603 by the Portuguese. The Portuguese, the locals denied them water, so they built a cistern as a means of getting some water. So it's open on the top comme a tank to harvest rainwater. It's used to harvest rainwater from the roof of the church. By then church ilikuwa full building. Then pale mbele mali kuna hako kamlango is where we have the well. The well is 56 feet deep or 17 meters deep. Salty water, mostly used for sanitation or washing. So the cistern went out of use in 1790. Then we had the Arabs. Arabs came in now 1698. And they feared that the water from the Portuguese well might have been poisoned. So they dug their own well. So it's behind the cistern. We have the Omani well. The Omani well now is a bit deeper compared to the Portuguese. So it's 76 feet deep or 23 meters deep, salty water. So ile iko na maji till to date. The water is used for washing. Then it waters all the taps around the fort till to date. We have the skeleton replica. So the skeleton replica was found in 1990 by a groundsman. Alikuwa anafagia the same spot. Nitawaonyesha mahali iko. So the same spot we have the replica. Replica ni mfano. It's not the real skeleton. For the real skeleton is 2 meters buried. It's buried 2 meters below the replica, just to respect the soul that died at that point. We have a skeleton of a whale. So the whale is a baby whale. It's 48 foot. Ilipatikana 1992 in Tana River County. So it's 19 to 24 years. It's a humpback whale. Among all the species of whale, we have humpback whale is the most friendly. Then humpback whale is the most intelligent in that it can save you from drowning. Then the lifespan of a humpback whale is up to 100 years. Last bit we'll have the Omani house. The Omani house we have displayed the Oman-Arab trade relations between the Arabs and East Africa. So slaves were the main trade commodity for the Arabs. So we have marikiti. Marikiti. You've heard of marikiti? So we have marikiti here in Mombasa and in Nairobi. But for the marikiti we have in Mombasa, it was the first slave market. It was the first slave market in that when we had Sir Macnon, William Macnon. You've heard of William Macnon? Yeah. So William Macnon came in and ended the slave trade and made it a spice market. So currently is a spice market. Any kind of spice you need, utapata pale Marikiti at affordable prices. So they called Ali Sir Macnon Market, but for the Swahili angeweza kutamka jina market, so akaita market. Umeelewa? Any questions? Yeah. So the head goes this side. Where you have the captain's house, where you have the head. Taonesha where you have the left arm. Yeah. Yeah. So it's the aerial view. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Yes.
You said there's a one that drink water into this tap. Are those taps salt?
Eh?
Is that water salt?
Pardon?
The taps around, are they salt?
Yeah. Aya, nisonge pale.
You put the missile up in front, then you add the gunpowder. Then there's a rope here that you light it to burn the gunpowder and to push it out.
Yeah, it's the same, but now it's not a missile, it's a cannonball. Cannonball ni kama ile mpira ya shot put. Unacheza shot put shule. Sasa inafanana hivyo, 10 to 15 kg. Sawa. So you place the gunpowder inside, then the cannonball, then unatumia string. You ignite. So this hole has blocks due to rusting. The original cannon that was used. So you light up the gunpowder and the fire results to an explosion. So the pressure inside pushes the cannonball. So this is not the right position of a cannon. Should be facing outside. Kama ile iko pale. So that's the right position of a cannon. This one is placed here just for display. Vile zimekuwa mbele ya museum, they are just there for display. Sawa. So these are Portuguese cannons. Remember niliwaambia we have how many types? Three types. So this is the Portuguese cannon. Sawa. Zile zenye ziko mbele ya museum zote, they are all British. The difference for the Portuguese, it doesn't have anything. Iko na knob peke yake. For the British, iko na crown on top. It's written, imechorwa crown, the royal crown of England. For the Arabic, it's only one. So we have the inscription. An inscription imeandikwa in Arabic. Yeah. So it's made of cast iron. This is made of cast iron. But we have two other cannons. They are British cannons, but they are made of a different material, which is copper and brass. Taonesha mali ziko. So tunashuka hapa chini. We'll have the passage of arcs, ama passage of arches. Sawa. Tushuke. Yeah, to bring in weapons. Alafu kuna ile ammunition somewhere. Yeah, they used to store the weapons. So the stairs are equal. Stairs are modern. So originally from Makai. Yeah, that's the cover. Then 70% of the cost is carved. Then 30% is built.
So this thing, ikisink, that means ikisink like
It cannot sink. Ammunition Store. Ammunition store. Your steps.
They used to bring in food supplies, made like cassava. Then medicine was brought in using this passage. Then it was blocked when British made this. British made the quota. Yeah. Then we have the captain's bedroom. It's the only room we can access for now. So he used to place his uniform in the room. Then it was not open, so it had a palm leaf roof. So the makuti, so makuti decayed and collapsed, so it was disposed. That's why it was open on the top. So,
You want a picture here? Soma hapa. Alright.
kwa tumia ile kijiti alikuwa anaekea hapa.
Torch, the flaming torch.
Yeah.
Here, hebu.
So kutoka hapa mpaka kule mwisho, that's the gun platform. Yeah, so we will not be able to access the place out of bound currency. Any questions? Any questions? So this is the Al-Mazrui Hall. We have this as where they used to hold tradition meeting. Al-Mazrui is a royal family among the Arabs. They used to hold tradition meetings. So the room is renovated. So we have the original one, ile ya white pale. We have the rifle, ile iko kule mbele. It's a Mark III real gun. Was used by the Arabs. We have the sword. The sword hapa. It was suyu. Then for the hiyo yenye inakaa kofia hapo is not a hat but a shield. Sawa. Yeah, ilikuwa shield hata ikiwa ndogo hivyo. So mostly Arabs prefer they value their face more than any other part of their body. So ile mara mingi ilikuwa ku prevent their head or the face na heart while using the sword asija kaumizwa. Then we have the dagger, ile ni kisu aitwa kanjar. Mostly for the royal family wanaifunga hapa kwa kiuno. Itaonesha picha. Then we have some treaties. We have these are treaties. We have announcements. We have endorsements, newsletters that were between the British and Arabs. Kwa ile picha mnaona kina nani? We have the Arabs and the British. Sawa. Niliwaambia Arabs feared that this place might have been reclaimed by the Portuguese, so they invited the British for protection. Sawa. Any question unaweza na muangalie rifle.
Excuse me, na wewe umefunika madam jamuweka aketi tu.
Nilikuwa mpato utamoni. Hata sisi tupige tukumpato.
Haifai isonge hata. Should not move. Yaani sasa hii nini? Kofia kama.
Church is not evident. There is not enough evidence that this was Portuguese wall painting. But the saying is written in Portuguese, so it's full evidence that this was Portuguese wall painting. So initially, hazikuwa hapa kwa hii room, they are just placed here for preservation. We had the painting on a wall. Asikia inaitwa Portuguese wall painting. So ilikuwa kwa ukuta. I'll show you where we have the wall. Sawa. Any question? Yes. Carbon black and red oxide. Carbon black and red oxide. Any other question? So you have the Omani door. So it's a door without a room. It's just a door on the wall. So this door has nothing to do with the history of the fort. So this one was placed here to show the model of Omani doors. So it's made of elgon teak. Elgon teak is a hardwood tree. Then we have it with a pattern. The pattern has a meaning. So we have the chain to show the strength. We have the floral parts, mali kuna maua, to show their prosperity. Then you have the 5 pillars of Islam. 5 pillars of Islam, wanaomba mara 5 per day, daily. So mostly you'll find the doors in Oman land, you'll find them in Lamu, you'll find them in Zanzibar. Those are countries mostly Arabic countries. We also find them in Old Town, Hapa, Mombasa. They are there. So they prefer the wooden one more than the metallic doors. Any question? So we have this one with the iron. So this one was for the low class. It's a decoration, but hii ilikuwa inaonyesha for the low class, maskini. We have another door iko pale, Omani door. It has spikes kama hizi, made of a different material now, made of brass. So brass for royalty, ile ilikuwa for the high class. A bit attractive compared to this one. Still a door without a room, it's just a door on the wall. Made of the same material, elgon teak. We have the last passage, is the secret passage. The secret passage, nilisema ilikuwa inatumika kufanya nini? As an escape route, but it was blocked by the British after they made the fort a prison. So secret passage iko pale. So room ni kadogo, kwa hivyo ukishaingia. So unaingilia hivi, unazunguka hivi, unatoka hii side.
Okay, proceed. Rope was here.
Rope.
Just move, just go.
I know it was here. No, it's here. Oh.
Secret passage, let's move.
Let me see.
Okay, let's move. Come in and get out.
Somebody can certificate. Teacher, we need a dodge. Teacher, Monica.
You don't.
Hata mkuona nini? Uliona nini ndani? Unajua wewe haikosi umeshika ukuta.
Aligonga ukuta. No, in the dark. Warning. A big wall was built here.
Yes, they build a big wall so that it will block the painting. The British never wanted the painting.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Why the trench? So this trench was to do that.
Mwalimu, how much time do you have?
Not too much.
Not too much.
But enough.
Basi itabaki tumeendelea tu. Si ndio?
Yeah.
Mkitoka Fort Jesus mnaenda wapi?
From Fort Jesus, where do we head to?
Mangina Drive.
Then
Ferry. Ama. Umeenda ferry?
no.
Umeenda ferry?
Where is that?
Ferry si ile tu iko hapo tu Mangina Drive.
Yeah.
Ferry iko tu hapo, alafu mnavuka mnaenda the other side.
Yeah.
So mali mmeona zile buildings, we are on the island, the other side is Nyali. Kule mali mnaona buildings is Nyali, where we are is the island. Sawa. Mmemaliza kuangalia bahari? Haya, tuendelee.
Do you know where the sea is? Where is the sea? So that is why they are facing the...
That breeze is good. Sea breeze.
That is the Indian Ocean now. Have you ever seen in your life? See the far side. Look at the sea.
Boys.
This one is how? Manda na shanga. Manda na shanga. Katika visiwa vya Lamu.
India wamekuwa part of Kenya. because they are recognized as a community in Kenya. That's why we have 43 communities, but 47 counties. So we have Baluch as a community here in Kenya, but it's not among the 43. It's not a new community, but I guess it's the first time we see sindio? So Baluch is mostly found in Mombasa. There are very few. This is a result of intermarriage between the Arabs and Indians. Sawa. So they migrated all the way from their place ilikuwa inaitwa Baluchistan. So Baluchistan was neighboring Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan. So during scramble and partition, we had Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan dissolved the country. Waligawanya ile country ikaisha, but the Baluch people still exist. So today you'll find a Baluch who is Iranian, a Baluch who is Pakistan, a Baluch who is Afghanistan. Then they migrated from all the way from their land to this place to help the Arabs defeat the Portuguese. Remember, Portuguese were the first people to be in the fort. Then came the Arabs. So the Baluch helped the Arabs defeat the Portuguese. When Arabs got in charge of the place, this was a safe place for them to settle. So having your people in charge is a safe place for you to settle, right? So they settled here in Mombasa, mostly in Old Town. So if you walk around the Old Town, you'll find their houses with a green or red flag to show these are Baluchi houses. So their language, mostly they speak of Persian. Wanaongea sana Persian. In that we had a Baluchi guy, alikuwa anaitwa Jafar Barmaki, sawa. So Jafar Barmaki ni yule mzee ametoka pale. So he was a translator. He used to translate any other language to Persian. Sawa. We have their households displayed. You have the manuscripts. Their manuscript now is a mixture of 3 languages. We have Arabic, Persian, and Urdu. Sawa. So for Arabs, Mwarabu hawezi kusoma manuscript ya Baluch. Sawa. But for the Baluch can try out because it's a mixture of Arabic and other languages. Huyu mwenye mnaona hapa, this is a soldier, a Baluch soldier, showing the attire. In attire, a Baluch soldier. Sawa. Then they came armed. Hii sword mostly resembles Arabic. Ndio. Warabu ndio wanapenda kama hivi. Bunduki inaitwa Mark 3 kama ile ya Warabu. Pale mbele kuna mrembo kwa pale mbele. She's the bride. Amevalishwa sari. Na wachini vihindi wakifanya harusi wanakuwa na ile nguo ya red. Sasa iko pale, still Baluch wana share the same culture with the Indians. Remember they are a resort of Arabs and Indians. Yeah. So mtasoma hivyo alafu pale kando nyuma ya hii kuna the manuscript, kuna kitu inakaa kama scarecrow lakini sio scarecrow. So before they migrated from this to this place initially walikuwa wanakaa Baluchistan. Sawa. So ile nguo imekuwa pale ilikuwa mavazi ya kitambo ya kukinga baridi. Sawa. So currently wameadapt the modern way, so hawavai ile. It's made of wool. Alafu kuna mkoba iko pale, mostly walikuwa wanabebea foodstuff na medicine. Sawa. Ukipata swali you just ask. Aya, tuendelee.
Days of the week.
I just want to show the building yenye umetokelea hapo. What's this on earth?
Where?
Well or a trailer?
Where?
It used to be a well.
Excuse me.
Omani well. This is an Omani well.
To the alignment of the bones. Ile vile bones zilikuwa zimejipanga. So the skull was facing to the west, huku, where the sun sets. Then you have the arms crucifix with the legs all together. For the Christians wanazikamtua kama ako hivi, facing to the west. For the Arabs anaziko kama amelin with the right arm. So it was evident ilikuwa a Christian grave. Any question? Twende tukaone kweli.
Coffin or a grave? A corpse. A grave. This is a corpse. Christian one. Alizikwa na crucifix. So I think this is a Christian. A baby of a well.
A baby?
Yeah. It's a baby well. All of these are well. Baby. Baby well. Yani mtoto ya well. This is a baby. The well itself is done. Only one name is enough for you. Oh man.
It's my grandfather from
I want to be a model like this guy.
Mkitokezea huku mnapewa. You are told there are how many of them? 62. Rob, sikuje
kama unataka hadi moja. Na iko na cool atmosphere pale juu, sawa? Ukishika unapanda pale juu. You give it to others. Kwanza na girls.
What do you call this?
Ladies first.
What do you call this?
Cannonball.
Yeah, right. How heavy is it? Does it look like a short put or what?
Ni mzito kuliko short put.
Utavunja misho. Utavunja mikono.
Careful.
Wale wako
Rebecca, you're tall. You should be stronger.
chunga, ukiachilia utajiumiza vidole za miguu. Haya, girls mko hapo. Kushika mkono mmoja utajiumiza. Kama ni strong yes.
Lincoln, make sure you support you.
Na mchunge msijiumize miguu.
Hiyo inaitwa nini?
Cannonball.
Cannonball.
Ukishika unapanda kule juu.
This was the missile, Mr. Kemoi.
Yes. Now, madam.
Later, nyinyi hawatamko organize.
Now, yeah, what so that this thing we can actually push it.
Gunpowder.
Yeah, gunpowder.
Yeah.
Walikuwa na wagisha.